Week two of your Asswk challenge. Let's have a quick conversation about week one. It was horrible, is the kind of feedback I'm getting. It was horrible. My ass is killing me. My legs are broken. How the hell am I supposed to do this for 4 weeks? And they are just the conversations that Lisa and I had with ourselves about it. So we get it. It's got to be done though. For you guys that do want to see some real changes in those ass cheeks, in those quads, in your hamstrings, we have got to do something different than what we are already doing, which is why this challenge has been put in place. Maybe you need to focus on removing one of your regular leg days for the next few weeks. Now you know how your first week has gone and you think, you know what? DOMs are just bad. So your delayed onset of muscle soreness, that's what I'm talking about. If you're feeling broken, you might need to take a leg day out so you can get both of these ass days in, if that is what you're wanting to focus on. It might be that you just want to join me on this challenge and do one of my ass days once a week and keep your leg day in, if legs as a whole is what you want to focus on, but you just want to include a little bit more ass. I would like you to stick with me and just dig in, just get it done, because the whole idea of it being a challenge is that it is challenging. It's not supposed to be easy. If it's easy, everybody would just walk around with great asses, wouldn't they? They just would. So, you know, I get it. Just going to get on with it. Today is going to be incredibly simple. I have cranked it up a notch because we've had the first week. So we've kind of settled into exactly what to expect here. We've done it for time. We have done some lighter work. We've done some heavy work. We've done a lot of static work. Today we are going to do some band work. You are going to need a band if you have one. If you don't, please don't worry. But if you have got one of these short bands, I would like you to grab it. I don't want it too heavy. You can see from mine, it's got quite a lot of give. I don't want it too heavy. You are going to need one heavy dumbbell or kettlebell, just one, and you're going to need your bar if you have it. We are going to do some back squats today. Now, if you don't have a bar, you don't have a rack, you are going to use a pair of weights either beside your body or on your shoulders, okay? You could use a sandbag if that's what you've got. You could put a rucksack on your back if that's what you've got. But as you can see from the weight that's on my bar, it is not my maximum weight. So normally our max, when we are really pushing legs, we would do between 10 and 15 a side. Today, I'm starting with 7.5 kilos a side, and there is a reason for that. So when you decide to pick your weights today, really think. You need to find a weight, whether you're holding dumbbells, holding kettlebells, holding your bar, where you can get a very low squat, pause, with a little halfway pulse before we make our way all the way up. So we are not just doing a standard back squat today. We are focusing on those glutes, keeping the tension right the way through those hamstrings, firing into the glutes, which means we have to drop the weight slightly in order to be able to stay a little bit lower and get that little pulse in. You're welcome. You are also going to need something to elevate. I'm using a step board today, and the reason I'm doing that is just to show you that you can have different variations. Last week, I used a bumper plate. Use what you have. I'm trying to show you here that you don't need to have loads of kit. You just need to have enough to modify to make it work. Some chalk, some water, a strap, wrist strap if you've got one, because you're going to be holding that weight for quite a decent amount of time. And that's all you need. Dead easy, right? Made the rookie mistake of putting shorts on today. It's dead bright outside here. It's freezing in here. Absolutely freezing. So that was, you know, when you walk outside you think, oh God, it looks so lovely. You get out and you think, it's not too bad, it's not too bad. I've come in this building, there's no heating on. It's colder in here than it is out there, but I'm just going to style it out. Because what can I do? I'm here now, I've only got this, only put my hoodie on. Can't have my hoodie on, can I? We're going to start with this band. Grab it. You are going to put it, please, above your knees. Now, for you guys, remember we always ask you to have your warm-up if you want to have a warm-up before you start this challenge. And that is because I'm trying to keep these below the hour, 45, 50 minutes, just focusing mostly on glutes. So if you need to have your warm-up, you pause me now, you have your warm-up and then you join me. If you are good to go, you can use this portion, this band work, as start of your warm-up if you think that you're ready for it. Are we ready? If you can hear anything in the background, please don't panic, it's Ben training. Are you ready to go? Set your watches if you need to. We are not going to go for time today, we are going to go for reps. So I want you to have that band just above your knees, and I want you to really fight against that band. So it's quite a light band, which is going to give me quite a bit of mobility, and there's a reason for that, and you'll see for that later. Are you ready? We start with 20 squats. Now, when we're doing these squats, remember, we're trying to fire through the glutes. So we're going to come down without letting our bum tuck under, and we're going to come up, and I want you to keep a good bend in those knees, and I want you to focus on the clench of the bum cheeks. So we come down, we come up, we keep a bend in the knees, and we clench. So we're trying to switch and fire these glutes on. 20 reps, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. We go down, we come up, leg bend in the knee, tuck the bum under, squeeze hard, go. 2, tiny pause at the top. 3, 4, good. 5. You can see I'm having a pause, I'm tucking my bum under, I'm pushing my knees out against this band. I'm focusing my mind on my glutes because I want them to fire. 8, 9, good. 10, get low. 12. Already, if you're really focusing on those bum cheeks, 14, I can feel it nowhere other than right in my bum cheeks. 16. If you struggle to connect to those butt cheeks, just keep going. I promise you, the more you practice these, the more you'll connect. 3 more for me. Good. 1 more. If you are slower than me, I'll wait for you. Rest it. Completely different tempo when we're isolating glutes. You don't need to rush these. Your next ones, we are going to kick straight out. Little tap in, and we go again. You're going to do 20 reps on one leg. Now you can hold on to something to give yourself a bit of balance if you need it, okay? That's absolutely fine. Focus on the outer bum cheek, okay? All the weight is going to be on the leg that is not going to move. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, we kick out, we tap in. 2, good. 4, squeeze. Excellent. 6, don't rush. 8, mind this knee, don't let it cave in. 10, you can see I'm generating some momentum. 12, I'm planting myself into the floor and I'm squeezing through this side. 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Switch sides. Wait for you. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Gonna feel a lot better on one side than the other. Don't worry. Squeeze. 4. Hold that bum cheek. Feel it tense. Connect to it. 6. 8. Good. 10. Hold to balance if you need it. 12. Good. 14. 16. Good. 18. You've got 2 to do. And again. 20. Pick it back up above your knees. Get ready. We go again. We start with those squats. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We go down. We power up. We squeeze that bum under. 20. 19. Switch those ass cheeks on. 18. 17. 16. 15. 14. 13. Good. 12. 11. Imagine you're clenching something between those cheeks. 9. No snapping through those knees. 7. Abs engaged. 6. 5. 4. 3. one more. Awesome job, down it goes. Get ready around those ankles. 3, 2, 1. Start with the side you started on, let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Point those toes straight ahead. 15, lock this leg out. 14, plant this foot. 13, 12, 11, 10, mind this knee, don't let it cave in. 8, 7, 6, 5. So deceiving band work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. 3, 2, plant this foot, let's go. 20, 19, squeeze this ass cheek. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, good. 12, 11, 10, keep them going. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, good, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2 done. You've got 1 set to do. Let's go, back above those knees. This time I want your toes out. I want your legs a little bit further apart if you can. Get a really good squeeze. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 20, fight to push those knees out. 19, 18, 17, squeeze that ass. 16, 15, 14, 13, good. 12, 11, 10, good, come on. 9, these should be starting to get on fire now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, push those knees out. 3, squeeze. 2, one more. Awesome, bring those legs in. We show the variation, hold on to something this time. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, plant that foot, let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, good. Plant that foot. 14, 13, don't let those hips rotate. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze here, think about it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good job. 1, switch sides, last time. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, good. 14, 13, 12, point toes forward. 11, 10, 9, woo, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Bring that band up, back around those knees. Grab yourself a drink. How's that? Really, really good way of getting those stabilizers working and isolating right through those glutes. Now you can keep your band on, or you can take it off. I'm going to keep mine on. You're going to rack your bar or get your weights, however you're going to hold them, whether they're here, on the shoulders, in front of you, on your back, whatever you have got. But your squat is not going to be this standard squat. You are going to squat down, come up, little pulse, and then up. And you can see I've got a little bend in my knees. My bum is under, tucking it under, my abs are in. I'm not pushing through. I'm stopping and I'm tucking everything as tight as I can, but without snapping through those knees. You see that bend? That's where I stop. My neutral position. So we go down, up, squeeze at the top. 15 reps is what you're going to do, which is why I've started with 7.5 kilos a side with a 20 kilo bar. You might want your belt. Sounds simple enough, doesn't it? It's the pulse and the hold that's going to do it. Are you ready? Your first set. Rack it off. Feels surprisingly heavy. 7.5 side. Are you ready? You can do 15 reps, your pace, your time. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We go down. Halfway up, back down. Power up, squeeze your bum under. 1. 2. You can see I'm squeezing and pausing before I go again. Let's go. Down. Pulse up, back down. Drive up. 3. No quicker than that. Now, think about those bum cheeks. 4. Push out against the band if you've got it on. 5. Squeeze, squeeze. Good. Go again. Drive up, squeeze. 6 for me. Heart rate's going to shoot up really quickly. Believe me, it is. 6 for me. Let's go. Keep that tension on. 7. Go. 8. Squeeze hard at the top. 9. Awesome. 6 to do. 5 to do. I'm not rushing these. There's a reason for that. Lose the momentum of the bounce. Go slow. Keep all the stress in your legs, all in your ass. Let's do it. 4 for me. Legs are shaking already. 3 for me. 2 more. Woo! 1 more. Up. Squeeze and hold before you rack. Oh wow. So different. So different. My heart rate is 144. I need to blow my nose as well, like an old lady. Bear with. Get yourself a drink. We go again. How's that? I mean, I'm going to put my belt on. I don't really feel it in the bottom of my back, but I'm going to try and get a little bit lower. Oh, it's so deceiving on this camera, because when we look back at these videos, it looks like our depth is not very low. But actually, from the side, I am here, which is more than low enough for me. Power up. So I know I'm low enough, I can feel it where I should be feeling it. I'm not feeling it in my back. However, if I can, and I can get a tiny bit low with good form, you've got to challenge yourself. Are you ready? Set 2. Are you changing your weight? I'm not going to lie, 7.5 kilos aside for that tempo, for that amount of reps, I'm going to stay with that, I think. I'm going to try set 2, see how I feel about set 3. Because if you can't have that pause and get that pulse, squeezing up right through those bum cheeks, that's where all that power is generated from for these. If you're struggling with that, this is not about max weight today. This is about isolating and driving the weight into the glutes. So if you need to drop it down a little bit, or if you need to stay where you are, no egos here. This is not what it's about today. It's not your 1 rep max. It's not 10 reps at your 90%. It is 15 reps of 3 sets. Pulsing and pausing, driving the weight into your glutes. Are you ready? Set 2. You should be ready. You've got this. With or without your band. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We go down. Pulse up, back down, Power up, squeezing your bum under. 1, 2, 3. My legs are shaking already. If you squeeze those quads, squeeze your hamstrings, tug your bum under as hard as you can at the top. Trust me, it's a game changer. 3 done. 4. 5. Push out if you're holding, if you've got your belt on, push that belly out to the belt. 6. 7. Squeeze your ass hard. 8. Yes. Right where it should be. 8. The wind is making something come through the ceiling. Let's go. 9. 10. You've got it. 5 to do. Looks so simple. 4 to do. Don't lock those knees at the top. Don't lock those knees out. 3 more for me. 2 more. 1 more. Squeeze and hold, then rack it. Awesome. Because this is a listed building and it's got the original brick, it's so windy outside today, it's knocking some of the concrete through. Okay, let's talk about this. This can really get in your head because this is nowhere near our maximum weight at all. However, really focus in on mind to muscle, the squeezing, the pausing, the pulsing, the depth, the control, the working against the resistance of the band changes the dynamics of the exercise completely. It's a game changer. So it's just a completely different style of working because we're not trying to just overload the whole legs and just push as much weight as we can. We're trying to drive it into our glutes, which means, of course, the rest of the legs are getting worked, but by slowing the tempo, putting the pulse in, and working against that little bit more resistance through our adductors and our abductors, inner and outer thighs, everything has got to work so much harder to stabilise. There's no momentum, there's no bouncing through the squat. Very, very different, no easier, just very different. You've got 1 more to do. I don't know how you're feeling about that. I think this is my least favourite so far today. After band work, and this is our first heavy one, this is my least favourite. Now I have to say, putting my belt on really does stop me having to worry about my back. So don't think it's showing you as a weakness if you put a belt on. It is not. It is there to support you and give you confidence to get lower, to lift heavier. So if you need your belt, grab it. It's a game changer. You don't want to use it all the time, but where you feel like you just need that little bit of extra support, you get it on. Are you ready? Your last set, 15 reps. Press out to the belt if you've got your belt on, tuck your bum under, squeeze everything as hard as you can. Are you ready? Let's do this. Down, pulse up, back down, and then drive up, squeeze that bum under. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're sitting right back on those heels with that weight. 3, 4, 5 gone. Deep breaths. Go when you're ready. 6. 7. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Let's go. 8. 9. 6 to do. 5 to do. 4 more. Try not to rush them. Trying to really make sure I'm keeping the tension through my legs. 4 more. 3 more. 2 for me. 1 for me. Squeeze and hold first, and then rack. Awesome. If you're a little bit slower, I'll wait for you. If you've done, grab a drink. Oh yeah, that's real. Great job. Band can come off. Okay, how we're doing? Bum cheeks should be ever so slightly on fire. I'm going to show you your next one with no weight, but we are going to use a weight. You're going to hold the weight on the side that the foot is elevated. So I've put myself near the wall to give me some balance, and you'll see why in a moment. So we're going to go into that elevated lunge. We come in, we tap up, we hinge forward into that single leg RDL, remaining deadlift. We come back, we drop, we come in, we tap in first, and we focus on driving the weight then into the hamstring, the back of the leg that you are stood on that step. Okay, this is why I said you might want to grab a strap, because you've got 15 reps on the same leg. Again, we don't rush these. This is not a case of bounce into the lunge, tap the board straight down. That's not what we're doing. It is low on that lunge. Your depth is low. Feel in the work through your quad, the front of the leg that goes back into the lunge. Then we come in, we drive the weight into the leg that's on the step board or whatever it is that's elevated that leg, and we focus on that hinge, making sure we can feel a really good stretch through the back of the leg into the butt cheek before we go again. I'm going to use a 12.5 kilo dumbbell. That is because I've started to push my weights up with this challenge, with lunges. So I don't want to go down with that. Just lock my watch in case it decides to do its own thing. So I'm going to stick and go heavier. I would normally use a 10. But I'm going to go with a 12.5. It might be really heavy for me. You're doing 2 full moves here for these legs. 2 really big moves. So this is going to burn quick. So take your time with them. We're talking about muscle growth here. We're not talking about using it as a strength and conditioning or cardio. So I don't mind if you're slow. I mind if you quit. See what I said there? We don't quit. So we start. The weight is in the side of the leg that stays on the elevation. Are you ready? 15 reps. Let's go. We go down, nice and low. We come up, we tap, we drive all the weight into the leg that is on the step. We go again. The wall is there just to give you some confidence, not for you to lean into. Tap it in. Make sure your balance is spot on, and then we hinge. 3 for me. 4. Get low with that lunge. Keep that shoulder back. 5. that stretch on your hamstring. 8. Oh, wow. No quicker than this, please. 9. Engage that core. Keep that chin tucked in. 10. 11. God. 12. Come on, you've got this. 13. 14. 14. There it is. Rest it. Bend those knees to put the weight down. Wow. One leg done. Heart rate. Oh God, okay, switch sides. Remember, your mobility is going to be a lot better on one side. Are you ready? Your balance will also be better. Take your time. Engage that core. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We go down, we get low. We tap in, we hinge, dropping the chest, bringing the back leg up. We go again. 1. Coordination will be better on one side than the other as well. 2. Get low on that lunge. 3. 4. Awesome. 5. Take your time. 6. Oh, they are real. 7. I can't look at you right now. You shouldn't be looking at me. You should be thinking about those legs, that ass. 9 for me. Oh, God. 9 for me. What is my heart rate at? My heart rate is 147. If you are creating as much tension as you can, and I've gone heavy with that dumbbell, your heart rate will be shooting up like mine. 1 more for me. Rest it. 1 done. Oh my Lord. Can't be. 2 minutes to move on. Can't be. You know, 3 sets of 10. Moderate weight. It's got to be a lot of volume with a heavy weight. Because we already do a lot. We already work those legs really hard all week. So now we're saying, I want you to work harder legs. So we've got to up the weight. We've got to up the volume. Wow. Something incredibly satisfying though, isn't there? Knowing that maybe your weight is just a little bit heavier than it was last week. Maybe your DOMS isn't as bad this week as it was last week. All these things are a testament to how strong you're getting, how used to the style of training you're getting. Enjoy it, because these are the small wins that you have to take. Never mind the physical changes, these are the things that keep you pushing forward. Are you ready? We start with that leg again. My legs, I swear, are shaking now. That is a lot of tension in this leg. The leg that's on the elevation is where we're driving all the way through. Are you ready again? Do you need to change your weight before you start? Have you gone heavy enough? Okay, let's do this then. 15 reps. Engage that core. Let's go. We lunge back. Tap in. Push all the way through the leg that is on the step. And then we hinge. 15 reps on this side. 2. sure you've got a good bend in that knee before you hinge. 3 for me. Don't forget to breathe. 5 for me. Get low with that lunge. 7 for me. 8. 9. 10. Oh, we're doing so a lot in here. Let's go. I want it to feel like it's a lot. 11. I want it to feel like it's a lot, but you can just finish it. 12. Oh, my hamstring. 13. 14. Oh, I've only got one more. 15 for me. Finish yours, I'll wait for you. 144 my heart rate. It's tough, I know. It's okay. Switch sides. Oh, you've got this. I know you have. Just going to keep chipping away. Bend those knees to pick that weight up. Engage that core. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We lunge back and low. We come in. We hinge. Keep that shoulder back. Keep control of that weight. Don't let your hips twist. Tap it in. Hinge forward. 2. I'm hardly holding the wall. I'm just holding it so I've got some balance. I'm not pushing my weight into it. All my weight is getting driven through the leg that's on the step. 5. 6. How are you doing? Are you shouting at me yet? 7. 8. I'm alright till I get to about here. Whew. 9. And then my heart rate shoots up to 144, 145. 9. 10. Just try and breathe it out. 11. 12. Come on, finish them. 13. Oh. 13. 14. 15. Bend those knees. Pull that weight down. You've got one set to do. I'm under no illusion that there are some of you that are not going to enjoy this. I know that. You know, I know that because I have the same conversation with my clients in the gym. Can I move on now? Can I do something else? I don't like it. No. Because any person that you follow, that you watch, that you see in the gym, that you respect as a trainer, as somebody that trains, does not just do a set of something and move on. Does not just do shoulders because they love to do shoulders. They are well-rounded for a reason because you have to work hard. In fact, you have to work a hell of a lot harder on the areas that you hate to train. in order to see some real changes. It's so easy to go to the gym and train the things you enjoy training, but I guarantee, like I do with every person I speak to when I train them, what do you hate about yourself? What do you want to change? What is your least strongest area? They go, well, I love to do this. Oh, I hate to do legs. Oh, I hate to do... They're the areas that you're weaker at. They're the areas that you dislike. They're the areas that you want to change. So why are you avoiding doing them? You can't. You can moan about them. You can grit your teeth and tell me you hate them. But if they're the areas that you want to see some long-term, real changes, just doing a little bit of band work every now and again, just doing 1 or 2 sets of 10, and just adding 5 minutes on the end of whatever you're doing is not going to do it. This is going to do it. And just keep repeating it, and just keep repeating it. Like the bit that you enjoy doing, like the area that you love to train, like the workout that is your favourite. It soon becomes one of your favourites because it's your weakest bit to train, it's the bit that you dislike the most, and it's the bit that we'll see the biggest changes. And that is what will keep you coming back, wanting to do it again and again and again, because between us together, we will drag each other through and high five and celebrate every single positive change, whether it's mine, yours, Lisa's, anybody's. And know that you've hated every minute, but you've done it. Last set. Remember what I just said? So, come on then, last set. Let's do this. Okay. Come on. We've got this. 3, 2, we start on the leg we started with. Let's do this. We come back, we get low, power up, engage the core, hinge. Bring that leg back. We go again. Get low. 2, get low. 3. 4. Good. 5. Don't speed it up, don't rush it, take your time. 6. 7. Woo! Come on, these are your last ones. 8. 9. There's that magic number for me. 10. 11. 12. You're doing so well. You're doing so well. Come on. 13. 14. One more for me. 15. Don't ever get sloppy on that last rep. Don't think, oh, 15. Make sure you do every single one like your first rep. 166, my heart rate. How is that even possible? To be fair, that can't be right because I don't feel like I'm at 166. One leg to do. One leg to do. Definitely one of those workouts that if I told you, if you were my client in the gym and I said to you, when I'm not going to see you tomorrow, so I want you to go to the gym and I want you to do these, you go, yeah, of course we're not going to do them. But because I'm here and we're here together, can't get away from it, can you? Might as well just do it. You might as well just do it. So let's, last side. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We come down. Tap. Engage the core. Hinge. Feel it through the hamstring of the leg that is on the elevation. 2. 3. Don't let that shoulder drop. It's holding that weight. I don't twisting. If you feel it through the base of your back, that is why you're twisting, okay? If you haven't got a massive range of motion here, just go as low as you need to feel it through the back of your leg. Don't worry about how low somebody else is going. Think and feel your body, your own body. 7 for me. 8. 9. I know, dig in now. 10. 11. 12. 13. My ass cheeks now are on fire. 14 for me. There it is. 15. Awesome. Really, really good work. I know they're not easy. I know that. Okay, grab your step. Now, if you can, I want you to elevate it a little bit higher. So whatever you have got, whether you're now going to grab your bench instead of your step, whatever you have got, because it's glute time. Okay, grab your band, grab a drink, and get your dumbbell. I have to say, I've loved it. I do love this kind of training, where you can't get away from it, where you just got to dig in, and there's loads of it, you just have to get your head around it. I'm going to grab a kettlebell for a change. So I'm going to get a 16 kilo kettlebell. Now, I said to you last week how much more comfortable it is for you to use a dumbbell than a kettlebell when you're doing these, and it's true. However, I used a 15 last week, so I want to go heavier, so it's got to be a kettlebell, because I don't have a 20 kilo weight. This is a 16 kilo kettlebell, so it's not a massive increase, but it is an increase. So I'm taking that. Okay, let's see what we've got. We start with banded hip thrusts. Now, the difference between a hip thrust and a glute bridge. Let me just explain this. Your hip thrust is where we go all the way to the floor. All the way to the floor. And your glute bridge is where you are doing what we did last week, which is kind of this partial move. Okay? So the thrust is where we're hinging through the hips with a much bigger range of motion. The glute bridge is where we come kind of halfway down, so we're focusing more on the squeeze of the butt cheeks as opposed to getting some hamstrings and some quads involved. We are going to start with just banded thrusts. We go to 20. We go straight then into a single leg bridge for 20. We switch the leg then for 20. Are you ready? Sorry. Okay, grab that band. Make sure your shoulder blades are on the edge of whatever it is that you are hinging through. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We come up, don't hyperextend. We come all the way down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze those bum cheeks hard at the top. 7, 8, 9, 10. I want them at this speed. 12. I don't want them too slow. 13, 14, 15, 16. We're just going to now burn those ass cheeks out. 18, 19, 20. Rest it. One leg out. 20 reps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, drive through that heel of the foot. 9. Oh God. So what to do with your hands? 10. 11. Think about this bum cheek. 12. Don't bring this leg too high. 13. 14. Oh God. 15. 16. Oh my God. 17. 18 is fine. 19. 20. If you don't feel that in that bum cheek that you've just done those through. Lies. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. Keep that tempo. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. My Lord. The only good thing for me is I know that this is going to work. The only good thing is I'm feeling it exactly where I want you to feel it. 14, 15. Get those hips up. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Grab your weight. This is going to feel awkward. 20 reps all the way through with your weight, whatever you have picked. Are we ready? Let's go. All the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze those ass cheeks. 8, 9, 10, 11, 16 kilos here. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Horrendous. Have a rest. This time we are going to glute bridge with that weight. So we're going to do 20 body weight glute bridge. Remember the difference I told you? This time we only come to that partial halfway point when we pulse up from there. 20 reps with the band. We then do that same move with the weight. Now, bear in mind you're not coming all the way down this time with that weight. So if you feel any tension through the base of your back, you might need to drop your weight slightly because you're constantly holding that weight at that halfway point. So if you've got any weaknesses in your back, you might want to just drop your weight a tiny bit for this one. Are you ready? I don't know. Okay. 3, start to the top. 2, 1, we come halfway down, we focus on the glutes. 1, 2, only halfway down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can see I'm not coming to the floor. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Squeeze the ass. 17. Work against that band. 18, 19, 20. Grab your weight. This is going to be awful. I'm sorry about this. All the way to the top first. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's so much harder. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh God. I apologise for nothing. You've got one more set of those to do. This time, oh, my bum cheeks are screaming. I don't know how to sit to make that go away. This time we are going to hip thrust for 20 with the band and the weight. And then we are going to do 20 thrusts, 20 glute bridges, sorry, with the weight as well. So we do 20 reps where we're going to hinge all the way down to the bottom with the weight. We are then going to do that halfway partial move for the glute bridge with the weight again. You're so close to finishing, don't quit this on me, I know. Talk yourself into it, get yourself ready, you've got this. I made that dead light then, didn't I? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, all the way down, 2, 3, 4, squeeze at the top, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, awesome, come on, 12, you're nearly done, 13, 14, work against the band, 15, 16, squeeze at the top, 17, 18, 19, 20, down you go. The partial move at the top, this is your last set. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ignore it, zone it out, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, get off me. Take that band off. And you are done. It's all over. It's all over. 52 minutes of ass work. And I've just done for the day. Oh God, tell me what you used, tell me what you think. Tell me if you are feeling it here today. Last week, it was all here for me, right under my bum cheek at the top of my hamstring. Today, right up at the top. I want to know, and I do want to know how you're getting on. I know this is a very different style of training for a lot of people. I get that, I understand that, but trust it. Like with everything, you've got to repeat it, you've got to be consistent, and you've got to go heavy. So let me know what you think. Thank you so much for joining me. Smash the rest of your week. I will see you later in the week for your second ass work, and I'll see you soon. See ya. Bye-bye.